Yeah, I think one of the things that I'm focusing on and wrestling with is how the church is a missionary church. I'm thinking in terms of what the church in mission is about is that it's not focusing on itself. It's not just about the care of the faithful, marrying people and baptizing, and when people have problems they come to the vicar or whatever it is. But it's about the church making a difference in the world around it. Being a community that really, is a sacrament of God's joy and peace and justice, and kind of radiates that to the world and speaks that message to the world, and really shows the world in the way it communicates, in the way it lives, what God is about. Because I think that's the really great news. Is there's a line that I heard last Saturday. It's from Mark Oakley, his name is, and that is, Jesus is God's body language. I love that, and I think that if the church can live in a way that expresses that its body language and that its speech can somehow reflect the goodness, the grace, as Pope Francis would say, the mercy and tenderness of God. I think that's what mission is. It's a being, it's a doing, it's a speaking that's all really connected. It doesn't have to be overseas, but it I think does need to cross boundaries. I think it needs to cross the boundary, first of all, of the church. And then maybe to go to those places that we don't usually think that grace is present and grace is operative, and to go to those kinds of places and find the God of mission in those places. So those are some of the things that I'm trying to articulate, and really trying. I haven't quite gotten it all yet, but that's the way I see things. I think very much. Of course, I'm in the Roman Catholic tradition, but if you look at the history of the church, certainly before the Reformation and even after the Reformation, the pioneers in our church are like the Francis of Assisi's, or the Dominics, or the Ignatius Loyola, people who have gotten new ideas of church and have really pushed the boundaries. In Australia, Mary MacKillop, the founder of the Ursulines, Angela Merici, had this crazy idea that women shouldn't just be in the cloister, but should be actually out there working among the poor. She got all sorts of trouble for it, but she was pushing the boundaries, and I think that's what you're doing. And it's the same kind of dynamic, and I think it comes in. It's a very what I love about the pioneers. It's very 21st century expression, but I think it's what Ignatius did, or the founder of my missionary congregation, a man by the name of Arnold Jansen, did in the 19th century, seeing that there's needs beyond where even the church is comfortable, and going out there and addressing those needs. And so it's mission, I think, in the deepest sense of the boundaries that you're crossing, and a lot of the boundaries are the boundaries of ourselves. That we have set up these boundaries, and we say, no, we got to go beyond. We got to risk. We got to move beyond.